Welcome to Blast from the Past Farming. Today I got to get the barge wagons out of this shed, get the loader off the 560, get it hooked onto my number 80 pull type combine, because I get to go combine about 6 or 7 acres of oats tomorrow. So I have to get ready today, that way when the time comes I can just go. To get started, I have to pump up the air tanks on that Ford 8000 truck so the brakes release, and I just do it with an air compressor. I have a double male fitting right here that go into the air tank, and it takes about, I think, 60 or 75 pounds of air for the brakes to release. And if I just start the truck up in here, well, as you've seen on another video, this thing smokes pretty bad when it's cold, and I won't be able to see what I was doing in here after about a half a minute or a minute. So I just pump the tanks up. I have to get this red wagon and green wagon out of here to dump the oats into as when I combine. They're the only ones that are short enough for the auger to go over the top of. Because that one and that one are way too tall. So and I've got my air compressor running in my wood shop, as you can hear in the background. I won't show you the inside of my wood shop because I'm embarrassed how dirty it is right now. And later this summer, I'll do a video on putting that on my corn head. They're stock rolls. I'm replacing them all. Complete kit. Spirals, the drive, the shaft, shims, 4 knives, and the water pump bearing. So enough for a 6-row corn head. Well, I'll catch up with you a little bit. I'm going to go see if there's enough air in the truck and get my air hoses unplugged and go from there. Catch you back in a minute. Well, now I've got to move some tractors out of the way. I'll start with the 756 and the mower and go from there. Now I'll go get the 1948 Farmwell C. Oh, got the battery charger in the way. Electrical cord. Now I'll have to take the loader bucket off of the 560, put the pallet forks on, and then pick this pallet of tires up and get them out of the way. Probably stick them behind the Farm H over there. Switch this back to a, oh, here we go. Shorten it up a little bit. There. Getting used to my new little stand and my camera holder here. With these Western doors, you just pull up on that and then bring it back. Not used to doing that with my left hand. There we go. Then you put the loader down, and what these here levers do, there's a shaft with a pin comes down through here. So you pull that up and that'll come out of there. Then you just back away and I'll hook onto those pallet forks over there and then go grab those tires. Should find a different spot for them. I will before winter, but for now it's okay. Then you get lined up. Pick it up so it's the forks are off the ground. Then you roll back and it automatically locks the forks back on. Now we can go scoop into the pallet of tires. the way for the combine. So now I gotta take the pallet forks back off, put the loader bucket on, so that I can take the loader off. Which is pretty simple on these Westendorf. I built that pallet fork, bought the tongs for it, but the rest of it I made, or in the brackets I guess, but the main frame I bought or made, and the rest of it I built. So, tilt her down. This you have to raise up a lot higher because the forks are extra long. Same with the hay stabber. I bought the top spear, built the frame, bought the Westendorf brackets. This I made the frame, bought the Westendorf brackets, and I bought the forks for it. Put the loader back, or the bucket back on. Drop this all the way down. Unhook. And then drive over to the 8-foot bucket. Line up with it so you get nice and square. Drop it down almost all the way. Line up and push a little bit. That way both of them shafts are hooked. This is where we'll leave this for now. Now we'll jump on the 48 Farmall C and go pull those 2 wagons out of the shed. Then I can put the grain truck back in before it loses all of its air pressure in the for the brakes. We'll pull the red one out first. Take my sunglasses off so I can see what I'm doing. Go back a little more. Might have rolled ahead too far. I know I needed another tractor, needed one to pull the wagons out of the shed. I think for now I'm just going to put them back here. Out of the way for a little bit. There's my big plowing disc. Can't even tell where I dug all them old stumps out. Grew back pretty nice. Now we'll unhook this and go get the green wagon. Oop. Can't find them, grind them. See how close I can guess it. I think about right there. Ah. Okay, get the blocks away from the tire. Thought I could roll it, but I guess not. These brakes need adjusting. Have to shorten this up a little bit. Get right down in here. When I push the brake, both these pedals hit this here stop. So I have to tighten them up a little bit. They don't hold very well. There, I can hook them up later. Well, for now I'm going to let you go and catch up with you after a little bit. There's my noisy goose. Hey, Gerard. Hey, Gerard. What's the matter, Gerard? I open up the gate every so many days that we can come out and get some grit for her grinding up his food. Had a male and female about 5 years ago. Then the next year they had 4 little ones. I sold the little ones. Then that following November, an eagle took the female. So just left with him now. Shortly I'm going to get... I'm talking! Quit butting in! Hey! I'm talking! Shortly I'm going to get 5 little guineas and let them run around. So now it's going to take the loader off. I'm going to go get me some gloves. But as long as the loader's up, I can unlatch the wraparound frame from the mounting brackets. And then all I have to do is unfold it, and then once I get it all unfolded, then I just take those 4 hydraulic hoses off and it's unhooked and back away. So I'm gonna go get me some gloves, catch up with you. Now I will show you how easy it is to take a Westendorf loader off. It only takes a couple minutes at most. I already have it unlocked from the front brackets. So now it's just basically putting the loader down and then getting it leveled off, back up a ways, then take the front wraparound frame, and that comes down around the front of the tractor as a stand, and then back up until the hoses are almost tight, and then you unhook the hoses after you release the pressure on them, and then back away. So here we go. I do have the hydraulic hoses all color coded with zip ties, cable ties. Hit the hydraulic levers one more time to make sure that the pressure's off. Start on the bottom. This is all screwed up. There, that'll keep the dust out of it, especially when you're combining oats. So now I just have to fill it up with fuel, then go hook it onto the combine. Check the combine over a little bit, which should be good. And then I'm ready for it tomorrow. But yeah, now you just back out of there. I'll do that quick. There, pretty simple. Got the tractor sitting over here by the gas barrel to fill up after a bit. Onto putting the grain truck back before I lose air pressure. Catch up with you later. Now I've got the 560 hooked onto the 80 International pull type combine. This is ready to go. Having my wrench along with me in case I slug it. There's a couple green patches of weeds out there, not bad. Then on this side, I'm going to hang a 5-gallon bucket with my water jugs in there and then wrap them in bath towels to keep them cooler longer. Those are the brackets I made for mounting this onto this tractor. Had to be very precise as far as the width from one to the other for these, and then the height and everything, and forward and back. So it took me a long time to get those brackets all made, but they're strong. Hauled many loads of buckets of dirt, all she would lift. Was going to use the M out there. Then I got to thinking that he said there's a few weed patches out there, and I seen a few when I drove by, but there's a little bit of a hill, so I don't know what's on the other side of the hill. So I thought, well, I better not. The 560 has a TA with it, so if I come up to a weedy patch, I can pull the TA, where on that one there isn't any. So the 560, I can slow down a little bit more if I have to. So that's why I opted to go with the 560. Plus it needs more hours on that overhaul that I did. Well, I think it'll be 3 years. Either 2 or 3 years this fall is when I did it. I think it's going to be 3 years. And I've only got 37 hours on that major overhaul. So it'll do it good to get out there and earn its keep. Got her full of gas, oil check, so she's ready to roll. I think I'll end this video here. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Hopefully tomorrow when I'm actually running the combine out in the oats.